Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Topeak SideKick Wedge Pack saddlebag. Wedge-style saddlebags have been a popular option among cyclists due to their compact size and easy-to-access compartments. Topeak SideKick Wedge Packs are a unique variation to traditional wedge packs as they have a semi-rigid construction with side access panels. In this review, we'll specifically be looking at the SideKick Wedge Pack in the medium size. And although the SideKick has been around for a number of years, the QuickConnect style connector works really well with their new Duo Fixer series, so the saddlebag has become a lot more relevant today. In terms of packaging, it's very simple. You just have a cardboard backing, which would hang off a display case. Basic specs printed on here, and then their yellow and black branding that we see with a lot of Topeak products. We'll go ahead and take this out and go over the specs. Removing it from this is simply a little push and then a pull back, and then you can see the cardboard will just slide right off. Retail price on this is $54.95. This has the 0.75 liter variation. This is the medium. They also have a small one, which is 0.5 liters, and is $44.95, so a little bit cheaper. It is semi-rigid, so you can see it holds its form well, but still slightly flexible, thanks to the 600 denier polyester construction with EVA foam. It has a 3M reflective stripe on here, as well as a reflective Topeak logo on the other side. You have a taillight clip built in here as well, so a lot of nice versatility. And then the QuickConnect style attachment, which is compatible with the Duo Fixer mounting series or the included bracket that goes directly onto your saddle rails. So you can see it just clamps on with a little bolt. In terms of what comes with it, obviously you get the saddle bag, has the quick release on top, a little Velcro strap to attach to your seat post. And you also get the bracket, which you have to simply pull out of this to release it. Now let's take a look at the weight of the SideKick. The saddlebag by itself comes in at 124 grams. Again, this is the medium variation. They do have a smaller one that's lighter and more compact. And then if you want to use the included bracket, that is 28 grams. The Topeak SideKick combines a sleek wedge profile with a semi-rigid construction that holds its form and is a little bit more aerodynamic. Topeak offers a bag in two variations, the 0.5 liter small or the 0.75 medium variation that you see here today. With this medium variation, it's bigger, and it also has a seat post strap that the small one does not have. So if you have a dropper post, you may want to consider the small variation. It's an all-black saddlebag with this fabric-like finish, and it combines polyester construction with EVA foam, so you get this nice molded side panels, and you still get a cool texture on there that you get with fabric saddlebags. Very minimal branding. You just have Topeak here on the taillight strap, so pretty tight taillight strap as well, and very good support on the back. So if you put your taillight here, it'll sit right against the bag itself. You have the 3M reflective tape, and then a reflective Topeak logo on the other side. So good looking saddlebag overall, and very simple construction. What's cool about this is you get the QuickConnect adapter. So it's built directly into the top, and you can see it's semi-rigid. It does flex, and you have this asymmetric design. So with this variation, you have one access panel on the non-drive side of your bike. They have another variation of the saddlebag with double doors and a toolkit included, but it's about double the price and a little bit bigger. With the QuickConnect style, it's just a simple tab design. So you can see there's slots here, and they correspond to the mounting bracket. You put it in, and then it just locks into place, so really secure. You do have a little bit of flex just from the design. It's not a fully rigid construction, but holds its form pretty well. To release it, you push down. So it's a lot easier to put on and take off your bike, especially if you want to swap between bikes, than trying to do the little Velcro straps through your saddle rails. So a nice design, and again, really easy to install. You do have the little Velcro on the back, which is what you have with a lot of bags. You just wrap around your seat post, and that prevents it from swaying side to side. Now in terms of the Duo Fixer, here you can see a comparison between the Duo Fixer bracket and the included bracket that comes with the saddlebag. They're nearly identical. They both attach to your saddle rails with a single bolt on the bottom. But with this one, you actually have an attachment slot for accessories. So something like the Tailux 40 will slide into the top of the Duo Fixer, And then you can attach the saddlebag with the quick connect on the bottom, so it gives you a lot more versatility. So if we use this instead of the included bracket, I can slide on the saddlebag, and now I have a very sleek single package that all attaches to my saddle rail and is hidden underneath the seat. And you can use fenders, CO2 canisters, and a bunch of other options. So quite a few combos, and again, recommend checking our video to see the full product line. You push down and then pull it off. So really easy to swap between bikes again. Now in terms of the saddle bag, it has a single opening on the side. You don't have to take it off your bike to access it. You open the zipper and you can see bright yellow interior. I really love the yellow interiors that Topeak does because it makes it easier to find things. If you have all black accessories, you can see how much of that pops compared to if this were black, you'd barely see the item. It is a single big compartment, so you do have to kind of throw things in here, but you do have a mesh little panel on the inside. It's great for keys or smaller items you want to access quickly. A little fabric hook here, so you can put some round things like a tubeless fixer or other smaller items directly through there and hold it in place, and then tubes or other bigger items can go here. It is fairly generous in size as it's actually the full width of the wedge. The only downside of this asymmetric variation is that you can see if you load it up too much, it can definitely sag a bit. Now let's take a look at the saddlebag mounted on our bike. Here you can see it on our tri-bin, and you can see it sags a little bit. It's an asymmetric design, so that zipper means it kind of tilts a little bit to the left. That can be sort of a deal breaker depending on how picky you are. I do really like the QuickClick design. You can see it just quickly slides off once you take off that rear strap. It makes it really easy to swap between bikes if you have the same bracket on the other bikes, which is a big plus compared to the standard saddlebags with the little Velcro straps. Reinstalling is very simple. You just put the strap back on the back and you're ready to go. Now as far as what's inside it, the high-vis yellow interior really makes it easy to keep things organized and find items. You can see when you open it up, you have that mesh pocket, so that's great for tire levers or a little multi-tool like we have here. And then inside the bag, it's a medium size, so it fits a fair amount of items. You can fit a large tube in there. We have our Cyc Plus Cube, which is a nice portable electric inflator, as well as the Clif Bar for extra snacks on the road. So you can see it all jams in there pretty well. It is not as organized as some of the roll-up bags, which have individual compartments, so you do have to sort of stack things and keep things more important like cash or smaller items in the front pocket where they're easy to reach. When you close it up, you just have to make sure the side folds are inside and then just zip it up. So pretty easy to use, and with that molded side, really holds its form well. Now let's do a quick comparison between the SideKick and other saddlebags on the market. Here we have the Handlebar Jack Toolpack. It's a roll-up style, so you can see you have multiple compartments and then fabric construction that all folds up with little plastic buckles, and then two straps that go around your rails. So this is one downside of traditional saddlebags. You have to route these through each rail versus the simple quick connect style of the Topeak. Topeak also has a roll-up style saddlebag called the Burrito, which we've previously reviewed. Again, you get that bright yellow interior. You get multiple compartments, which is nice. So instead of just having to stuff everything into one big pocket with just a little side pocket, this one you actually have three separate pockets and little loops on the inside as well to keep everything organized. The downside of this approach is you have to actually fold this up, and then when you want to use it, you have to take it off the bike. So that's one big downside of these roll-up style. You can't really access anything when they're on the bike versus the SideKick, which lets you just open the door and access it. And again, the quick connect makes it really easy to swap between bikes. Com Cycling also has a variation of the Toolpack with this BOA dial, so it's pretty cool. This is the A-top dial actually. So very similar operation to BOA. You just pull up, rotate it to unlock, and that replaces the buckles or the strap that you'll find in other packs. But again, you have to take this completely off the bike, and you have to still route this through your saddle rail to make it work. So with the SideKick, you get a nice combination of size, and then the quick connect adapter that works with the duo fixer system. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Topeak SideKick. What we like about it is that it has the QuickClick mounting design, so it works with the duo fixer and mounts directly on your saddle rail. It's also easy to find items inside it with that high visibility yellow interior, which is a really nice plus, especially compared to black interiors. Also, you have the convenient side zipper with a little inner pocket to keep things organized. The big con with this saddlebag is the fact that it does sag slightly. It's an asymmetric design, so it tilts a little bit downward. Taking everything into account would give the SideKick Wedge an 8.4 out of 10. It's a nice QuickClick saddlebag that works with the Duo Fixer series. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.